Hello, 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 everyone. This is Ava with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Well, today is Wednesday, what is it, 22nd? 21st? I think it's the 21st. I think so. Could be the 22nd. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, so I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. And yes, indeed, I look through rose-colored glasses, and it really helps with my migraines. Yesterday, Juliet had taken me way out back roads, and then there was a very long private driveway, private road, whatever you want to call it. And so we went there. It went to somebody's cabin, I think, or something like that. It was long, I don't know, several kilometers or something. It was quite a while. And then so I went there and drove back and there and back. And I practiced turning around and backing up and all that kind of stuff. And I forgot to do shoulder checking more often, because you're supposed to look twice when you are anytime you are moving in a sideways direction, you have to look twice. You have to shoulder check like this, you know, not consecutive, but you go, you shoulder check, you look, you go up a little bit farther, you shoulder check, and then you move. Yes. So it was fun to get behind the wheel again. It was a lot of fun. And of course, I never met anybody. So I had to pretend a lot, you know. Oh, there's a school bus. He's got his yellow lights on. So slowed down, got his red lights on, come to a stop, give enough distance, and then you wait, and then you can move forward. And then it was, we did where, like there wasn't a four-way stop or three-way stop or something like that, but I pretended that there was like, you know, you could turn around there, but I pretended that there was a four-way stop. And so I did that, and, you know, I had to pretend that there was like a big truck coming around the corner, and I gave him room to come around the corner. And, you know, just things like that, making sure I used my turn signals and how I reversed, and that, there was no parallel parking or anything like that I have to worry about. I could do it. Yes, I could. But I don't have to. That's the beauty of it. So we did that because it was way, way out. So we did that for, I don't know, half an hour. And then Juliet drove back into town. And yeah, so I was, it was just mainly to get comfortable behind the wheel and to feel that steering wheel in my hands and looking to the side, you know, and doing that, and how to, when you're reversing, like Juliet has a backup camera, and I don't use that because I don't have one in Susie. So what I do is I look out the back window. So you go like this, and you look out the back window. So, yeah. So it was those type of things, right? And I had to pretend that I had to pull over because there was only, a gravel road is only a single, usually a single, right, lane. And so I had to pretend that, what was it? That somebody was coming towards me and I had to move over. I couldn't move over too far because then it'd be down in the ditch, but I pretended that I did. And so yeah, it was that kind of thing. But it was just mostly to get used to sitting behind the wheel and getting used to feeling that and feeling comfortable using my mirrors and that using my turn signals, which I always do. So Juliet had the radio on, so I turned the radio off because that is distracting for me. And we chatted for a bit, but then I said, okay, now I have to just keep quiet and just do what I'm doing. So, but it was good. So I think we're going to go out once more. And I don't know if we're going to go to that farmyard or what we're going to do. Because we can't go too far out because there's snow. There's not a lot of snow, but I don't want to take the chance of getting stuck. Right? Not that you'd get stuck in the city, but yeah. It's in the country, it's different. So, but it was all, safety and all of that. Like I didn't drive on town streets or the highway or anything like that. No. 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 Yeah, it was way off. And then all of a sudden, she didn't warn me that there was the end there. So I come along and then all of a sudden, like, oh, this is the end of the road. So I go to put my brakes on. Well, then there was the anti-lock brakes, right? And so then, of course, it would like that. Whereas when I'm in the city, I can see, there's not going to be any of that. So, yeah. And those people that still drive, you don't understand the joy that I feel. I felt free and independent, and I was getting my confidence back the more times that I drove back and forth. Of course, I can't get up to highway speed or anything. No, I can't get up to 100K or anything. And, but I was able to get to like 50. So that is, usually, oh, the one thing I didn't do was practice if I was in a school zone. But I did practice that I was I had this special spot. There were flags there, I guess, for snowmobilers or something. So when I would come there, I would say, oh, this is where a train track is. So then I would slow down just a little bit, make sure I looked both ways, and then continued. Like, not to slow down to impede traffic, but just enough to say that, yes, indeed, I have looked. Right? But it was just mostly to get feeling what it's like behind the wheel. So, yeah. Okay, I will show you this here in a minute. No, I did not get this blue done on my fantasy teacup, but I'm getting pretty darn close to it. Yeah. But we had stopped at the co-op and I got groceries and I went in for a head of lettuce and came out with 2 heavy bags. So, but boy, the prices have gone up. Oh my gosh, the prices have gone up. Oh yeah. I was going to get a big bag of veggies, but it had gone up to $15 and something, up from 12. I thought, no, I can't afford that. So I know I need them, but no. So this is my fantasy teacup. Yep. So I'm just filling in the last bit of these blues. I'm just looking around here trying to find them. Oh, I was going to say I had placed a very small order to Temu. And ow. Do you remember, I don't know when it was, earlier in the month, I had ordered some of these type of rings, binder rings, and I wanted bigger ones. And they arrived. They were bigger, but they weren't binder rings. So I went and reordered, and I got these big ones. So you can see here the difference. Okay. So that's the difference in size. And these are fantastic. No, I didn't put that one over, but I did put this one over. See? I did put this one over. But these square ones, or rectangular, whatever you want to call it, they do not go over the joint here. Okay? These ones will, because the holes are bigger. So, yeah. Yes, why not? Why not drop on the floor? Everything else is on the floor. So I got those, and I'm really happy about those. So I got 3 packages, and just so I would have enough. So, and there's 4 in each package. They are, yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5 in each package. There's 5 in each package. So that's good, right? 1, 2, 3, to see this. Maybe there's 6 in each package. I don't know. One, two, three, four, five. No, there's 5. Better than 4. So I'm happy about that. Yeah. So I have enough now to last me. I don't think I need any more of those. So, too bad you couldn't get the big rings so that I could put like a whole bunch of my floss on, you know, as I load them up. And that, so, where was I here? Yeah, I thought today was just going to be a PJ day. Yeah. I got dishes to do, and I'm having a shower in a bit, and I've got nowhere to go today. And I just thought, oh, what the heck, right? I am just going to stay in my PJs today and just stitch. So I will show you in a minute here. Okay, so I will show you in a minute here my Firebird sampler. I did stitch all yesterday afternoon. Once I had lunch and I had pierogies, so I like boiled pierogies. And what I do is when they're finished boiling, then I take them out and I put cheese on there, vegan cheese, and then in the microwave to melt the cheese. And then I take it out, then I have vegan sour cream, and yes, I go to town. Okay, so this is where I'm at. As you can see there, I finished this motif. No, this is over here. Okay. So I did put a bunch of these little motifs in. I've got this to finish up. I've got these flowers here to finish up. And here, this one to finish up. I think there might be something else in here. I'm not sure. And I am trying to get, I have to finish these flowers. And then I have to come down here and finish these ones. So that is how my Firebird is coming along. So, and I am enjoying that. It's really a wonderful, wonderful pattern to stitch. And yes, it is counted, but that's okay. I'm actually adapting better to counted now. So, but I have not quite decided what I'm going to do. I do have my, no, there. I do have my pandemic, but I also have my Celtic banner from Butternut Road. I'm sorry, I don't have a picture of it. I don't know where I thought maybe I had stuck it in here. My original pattern. But I haven't really looked through there. I thought that I did, because normally I do that. So, but this is my working copy. And of course, I'm going to change the colors in it. I want to do something different. It's quite, I don't know, bland. And I did cut that. Oh, crud. Alrighty. So let's see here. Yeah. My scissors are so sharp, even though it just landed between the blades there, and it snipped one of the threads, one strand. So I was watching this morning. I don't even know who I was watching. There was mommy, no, what's her name? Mama. She's from California, and I had followed her a long time ago. And she designs some of her own patterns, and she does a lot of these temperature charts, which I'm not into. And the one she's got for this year is turtles, which is great. I think that's fantastic. It's just not my thing to do. She's had trees, and she's had, I don't know if they're flags or whatever. She's had all of these. And I think it's a great concept. It's just not my thing. Just not my thing. So, and I've been kind of going through here my magazines here. And I think, like, there's a bunch of them that are not worth selling because they're in poor condition. They got wet and the cover's ripped, and I remember that there were some that I had to throw out. I don't know. I was there in Lundar, and for some reason they got wet, and didn't find out about it until later, and so many of them had dried together. So I just tossed those ones out because they were of no use. So, but I've got so many counted ones that I want to try. Like I said, there is Celtic Banner. And I have a few others that I have working copies of, so they're bigger. I enlarge them, and so that I can see them and mark them off. So, going to be doing it old school. So, yeah, that was, sorry, I'm just looking here to see if I can find these blue ones. When you get down towards the end of that, they're harder to See? Oh, yeah. There we go. But, yeah, I'm thinking like the British magazines, like, oh, wait a minute. Here. Oh, come on. Come on. Here. Okay. See, this is an example here. See, they got wet. This one here, I was able to pull apart, but it's damaged and it's not worth. I just kept the like that's, you see. So, but I'm just going to take out patterns that I want, and the rest is going to get tossed. And it's sad. It's really sad. Like, I can still see it. Just a minute here. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see here. See, like that. I can still see it, like it's not, but it is damaged. Oops. And so I'll be taking stuff out of this that I want and just scrapping the rest. And like there's a lot of them that I don't care for. I do like this one. This is a Joan Elliott. I like Joan Elliott. She used to have almost all her patterns in these magazines. So, and I've stitched a lot of, see, there's this one too. That's not a Joan Elliott, but that one I'm going to cut out. So, but yeah, so I can go through them, and I can get rid of all the damaged ones and see where that takes me. And that's so, but I don't know here if you can see. Oops, wait a minute. You see, that's only a portion. Okay? That is only just a little bit. I've got about 4 times as much. Yeah. I have a lot. And those are just the magazines. And so I know for sure I need to downsize. For sure, for sure. Come on. And so have you all been getting ready for March's challenge, which is, it's not easy being green. I know, I try to give them funny names. It's just a way to lighten it up. You know, I'm trying to get it so that it's easy to, for people to remember and stuff like that. So, yes, next Friday, 9 days, I go and do my road test. It's getting closer, peeps. It's getting closer. I am just so looking forward to doing that. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And Just pray hard that I pass this. I just want it. Oh, it was so wonderful yesterday. I know it wasn't very far, but it was just so nice to be able to have that bit of independence, right? It just, yeah, it's very you don't realize what you've got until it's gone, you know. I think that was a Joni Mitchell song. You know, they paved paradise to put up a parking lot there. That. So it's yeah, and you really don't realize what you've got until it's gone. So my goal today is to wash my dishes, um, work on Firebird, work on this, and I think I should be able to get Firebird done. I'm kind of hoping by this weekend. I'll have to see. I will have to see, but I will be happy to have that one done and out of the way. Absolutely out of the way. So it will be, yes, 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 yes. All right, everybody. I had such a good day yesterday. It was such a boost. It was such a boost. I just wish I could have driven on the highway or on some of the back roads, but no, we just went on a private drive and private road, whatever you want to call it, all the way out to cabin. And I did go past Mogie's cabin, and that's the first time I've ever gone down Mogie's road. And Mogie's cabin happens to be, there was a man who was in jail, no, in prison. He was let out. Yes, I know I've got a thing here around my frame back here because it puts pressure on my head until I can get it changed, like altered. But he went on a, I don't know, I can't remember if he murdered people. He did something, but he was a thief, and you know, I don't know if he caused the death of a cop or something like. We're going way back into the 30s. I think it was 30s or 40s. And so anyway, he went to hide out. He was all over southern Manitoba and central Manitoba. And he went out down Mogie's Road. I don't know what it's called, but everybody calls it Mogie's Road. And his cabin is, you have to walk quite a ways. I think it's 2 kilometers or something off into the bush. And that's where he hid out. And he would come into Ericsdale. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he actually bought stuff at the store. I'm not sure, but he did, you know, and that's where he lived. And that's where the cops found him, was at his cabin. So what the government did, or our local area, I don't know, I'm not sure. They went in and reconstructed the cabin. And but yeah, there's no road in there because he had said he never wanted, he wanted to be a way that it would take people a while to get to his cabin. And So it's really fascinating. I wouldn't mind going down there. I mean, you have to climb over rocks and stumps and down trees and stuff like that. I think I can still do it. I think I can still do it. So it's will it be easy? No, of course not. But I can do it. Just got my cane and I'm still viable. All right, everybody. So may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lilybell, and Jonah, who's up in the cat condo. I also have a Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And if you want to become a part of that, all you need do is give me the name of one of my 2 sidekicks. I name them every video. Yes, I do. And I do have a dedicated email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. So, yeah. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. So I hope you all have a good day. And I'm just going to plug away here at my stuff. And I am going to wash the dishes and have a shower. And I just plan to stitch today. Absolutely. Oh, one of the other things that I got from Temu, because I had to kind of get enough for the free shipping, I wanted these things, right? So I did get them, but I was expecting something like this is what I got. And I'm not happy with these. I'm not happy. I thought I was good. These are even bigger. Okay? So, I mean, look at that. Yeah. So, they're part of the happy planner type of thing. So, I'll have to see next week when we go into Winnipeg if I can find some at Dollarama or Dollar Tree or something. Yeah, so I'm not happy with those. So, anyways, that's it for today. And I know Juliet's going to take me driving probably either next Wednesday or Thursday. And then Friday we go. And I don't know if I'm actually going to do a video that day. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. I might do it the day before. And we'll see what happens then. All right, everybody. Toodle-oodles, everybody.